Hello and welcome to Media Snack episode 89.
Today we're going to look at why technology sales pitches are so bad.
All coming up in Media Snack in just the time it takes to eat a sandwich. Okay, technology sales pitches.
Yes.
The reason that we wanted to talk about this is because this year, we obviously sit in a lot of pitches and we hear a lot of sales pitches. And increasingly in the last year, those haven't just been agency pitches. We're increasingly seeing, as we've talked about a lot, consulting companies, tech providers, new platforms, all these kind of things, like pitching to clients. They've been part of that process. Yeah. And the big observation that we've got is that generally, when people are talking about technology, it doesn't matter really who it is, but they turn into pretty bad pitches, right? Yeah. They turn into kind of pretty bad sales pitches. And a little frustrating. So we thought we'd just try and, dissect that a bit and understand maybe why that was.
Yeah, I mean, in the pitches that we've seen, we've often found that where there is a key, technology solution, the provider that is presenting the pitch leaves some of the craft of delivery, of pitch delivery at the door, right? They go in, they focus so much on the technology that's there, the solution that's there, that they ignore some of the kind of softer benefits of going in and pitching properly.
And there's been a lot of attention paid and scrutiny applied to this kind of complex supply chain. And our observation generally is that, the technology in the supply chain is theoretically amazing and should be transforming marketers' jobs. But actually understanding it all is pretty bad, and we consistently see really low quality rationale and kind of pitch from this exciting new part of the industry, and that's at the moment at some conflict. It needs to be resolved, and we've got some ideas.
We do. So we've got 3 observations and recommendations. The first is make sure that every tech solution that you're providing to the client has a client benefit, right? It's not just for the sake of technology. It has a client benefit at the very heart of that proposition.
Yeah, and that means, not starting a presentation, which we've seen again and again and again, talking about how your technology is better than your competitor's technology, and then disappearing down into the weeds, down a rabbit hole, which gets way too technical and is not focused on answering the brief.
Absolutely. That's the first one. The second is humanize the presentation. One of the most important parts of any pitch is finding a connection with, or finding empathy with your audience, right? And so many tech-driven presentations seem to avoid that humanity.
And they don't, because I think it's not, for some reason, not seen as important. And again, somewhat related to that first point, is that, if you believe that you've got the killer app or the amazing technology or it's better than the competitors, you're just getting lazy if you don't think you've then got to still build the same human connection with the potential stakeholder or buyer on the other side of the table. Yeah. We always come back to this brilliant adage, which is that obviously people buy people, but you're prepared to buy from somebody who doesn't have 100% of the answer if you like them. And you're more likely to do that than actually buy from somebody that you don't feel that connection with, who's maybe got 100% of the answer.
That's right.
And our observation is that the whole supply chain and everybody that's pitching technology ideas is just missing that. They're trying to get 100% of the answer, or at least claiming they've got 100% of the answer. And not everybody's got 100% of the answer, so you therefore just don't believe anybody. And they're not investing in those relationships. Focus too much on the tech.
Agreed. And thirdly, and arguably the most important, is make sure that you can convince your client that you care about their business. That the reason that you're approaching this is because you deeply care about their business and finding solutions that help their business grow and be better.
Yeah, exactly. And what we tend to hear is people that care deeply about their own business and obsessing about their own business and how amazing they are and how much money they've raised or how many millions of people are using their service or whatever it is. Listening is such a good skill to have in this tech space, and people don't, as we've just said, people don't buy just on merit. So that brings us nicely to question of the day. So what we want you to do is think about the worst technology sales pitch that you might have heard this year, and tell us who delivered it.
So 4 options: tech vendor, media owner, agency, or consultant.
Great. So vote in the poll up on the top right corner. We've decided we're going to take a break from Media Snack over the summer, so to leave you all to practice your pitches, and good luck with those. We'll be back on the 8th of September, but that's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Bye for now.
Have a good August.
Right, ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So we're talking about... No, that was a bit short. So let's just talk about...